Alacero Summit 2022 en Monterrey.
And shut up after a year or so of not finding ourselves or not seeing ourselves face to face. So we have incredible content today. Lots of sessions to open our heads, to think, to reflect on how we can work better and make better choices. Because without understanding our context, we are not optimizing our work. So, in terms of content, I think we have the wrong paradigm. At least those of us who are older. Because content is like bricks that we are taking and building this big wall of knowledge. But in reality, some of the things we learned 2 to 10 years or 5 years, which are those fundamental cornerstones, are no longer valid. And we need to challenge them. So we need to pull that stone from underneath that big wall of knowledge, and we drop part of the paradigm that we built with it. So we need to challenge our paradigm. We need to be able to say, is this still valid or not? And over there, we can make an invite. Naturally, human beings have this tendency to listen to everything that validates our opinion, and whatever doesn't, we let it slip away. So I invite you to do exactly the opposite. To try and catch when someone says something we don't agree with, to ask ourselves, is it that way? Is it not that way? Has this changed since I learned these big things? Actually, Jeff Bezos does that. He says, pay attention to what you don't agree with. And we have this structure for the day. It's two big blocks separated by a coffee break, a 25-minute coffee break at 10:40, and then a lunch break from 2 to 3:30 p.m. So we ask you to please mute your phones. Don't turn them off, but if it's possible, just not do that. Take care of your personal belongings. And also, we have room attendees and assistants if you have questions on the logistics and the program. So, we would like to especially thank the platinum sponsors who made this event possible: ArcelorMittal, De Acero, the Gerdau and Ternium, and our gold, silver, and bronze sponsors, and every exhibit attendee that is accompanying today. This event will be happening in Spanish, Portuguese, and English. You have your transmitters for the simultaneous translations in the three channels, 1, 2, and 3. And for those of you who are online, you have the website to choose those three languages or the original language. The floor to hear directly what's being spoken on the floor and on the stage. So I would like to show you the we're going to get on the screen the emergency exits. We have two to your left, two to your right, two in the back, and assistants if we need any to indicate what corresponds in a given time whenever we need to use or if ever we need to use the emergency exits. We also invite you to share your impressions, your challenges, your opinions on social media at Red Alacero, and share your learnings with the hashtag Alacero Summit 2022 and share your highlights. And then finally, we will have the chance to ask questions from different panels with a QR code you will have on the screen whenever we have that option. So Alacero connects us. It says on the tagline. But in order to connect, we need your decision, your attitude. It's a humble attitude that states, I don't know everything, I need to open up. We need to be curious to say, what's going on? Is it either on the stage or next to me? Opening up and connecting requires learning, and for that reason, I invite you to leave the execution mode in order to get the permeable and learning mode, the curious mode as well. But also, as we said earlier, whether it be on your notebook or your cell phone, wherever you choose to take notes, a to do list. What things am I learning in order to change and make the right decisions?